Vasse Felix was the first vineyard and winery to be established in the Margaret River region. It was planted in 1967. Since then, it has built its reputation on the belief that wine should be unique, distinctive and expressive of their surroundings. Vasse Felix continues to be one of the most highly reviewed and visited wineries in Australia, with an exquisite restaurant, a welcoming cellar door and a beautiful art gallery, combining to provide visitors with an unforgettable Margaret River experience.
Paul, we're in a very special place in the history of Margaret River, aren't we?
We are, Ray. This is where it all started for the modern wine industry in Margaret River. In the mid-60s, Dr. Tom Cullity, he bought this bit of property here, and in 1967 he planted the first vines in Margaret River, and shortly afterwards built the first winery in Margaret River.
So that was 42 years ago. What varieties did Tom plant back then? And I mean, he would have just been fishing around, probably finding whatever he could to put in the ground.
That's right, Ray. He didn't know what varieties would perform best here, so he planted a fruit salad of varieties. We now have over 100 hectares under vine, and of that about 55 is here as part of our estate in Williabrup on the ridge here. And our wines are sold all over Australia, and we export to over 30 countries around the world. My father bought Vasse Felix in 1987, and it's a funny story. It was actually advertised for sale in the paper. My mother had brought in the newspapers one morning, was reading the paper to my father, and came across an advertisement that said Vasse Felix was for sale. And my father said, well, let's buy it. And I think it was bought the next day.
So you're sort of the custodian, really, and it's an important role, isn't it?